While the Auto Waits by O. Henry. Alternative ending by Group 2. The quiet corner of a city park. A girl in white sits alone on a bench, reading her book. When she turns a page, the book slips from her hand, and a young man who has been hovering nearby pounces upon it. He returns it to her with a gallant and hopeful air.
Oh, thank you.
Look, nice weather we're having.
Yes,
Well,
you missed down if you like.
are you sure? I don't want to interrupt your reading.
Really, sit. The weather is still bad for you. I will prefer to talk.
Well, if you insist, you know you've got the stunniest girl I've ever seen. I've done my eye on you since yesterday.
Yesterday,
Didn't know somebody bowled over those pretty knocks of yours they use on his sample.
whoever must know that I am busy. I asked you to sit down. The invitation to dinner honeysuckle considered withdrawn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I just thought, there are girls in the parks, that is, of course you don't know.
Abandon the subject. Of course I know. Now tell me about these people walking around along these paths. What are they up to? Are they happy?
It's interesting to watch them, isn't it? The wonderful drama of life, one can help their histories are.
Yes, it's fascinating. Rushing dreams and their common worries. I came here to sit because here I can be near the great common throbbing heart of humanity. Can you summarize why I speak to you, Mr.
Mark and Stalker, and you?
You would recognize it immediately. It is impossible to keep one's name or portrait out of the paper. This hat is my only protection. You shall see the chauffeur staring. There are 5 to 6 names that belongs in the Holy of Holies. By accident of birth, one of those names is mine. I spoke to you, Mr. Stockenpot.
Mark and Stalker.
Mr. Parkenstacker, because I wanted to talk with the natural, real, and it's spoiled by the gloss of wealth and social superiority. You have no idea how wary I am of it. Lots of money. I am sick, luxurious, and of all kinds.
I think money must be a pretty good thing.
Competence is to be desired, certainly, but when you have so many millions that it is the monotony of it that falls. A rich human life cycle with the of superfluous wealth over it all. Sometimes the very tinkle of in my eyes in my champagne glass really drives me mad.
I'd like to read the habits and custom, wealthy class. I consider myself a bit of connoisseur, but I like to have an accurate information. My opinion is champagne is cold by the bottle of those glass.
You must understand that we have non-useful class dependent on our amusement upon the spirit from prison. It is a fad to put eyes on champagne. This special divergence, the inner circle, become real common problem.
Oh, it's all quite fascinating. I've always wanted to be part or witness firsthand the rituals of the Eid.
We are drawn to that which we do not understand.
Oh, I guess that's true.
For me, if I should ever love a man, it will be of lowly station. I am besieged by 2 suitors. One is Grand Duke of German Principality, and the other is an English Marquis. What is that impulse me to tell you these things, Mr. Parkenwalker?
Yeah, but Tucker, I don't know why you should bare your soul to some common man like me, but you can't know how much I appreciate your confidence.
What's your line of business, if you don't mind me asking?
A very humble one, but I hope to rise in a world someday. Oh yes, there's so much I wanted to do.
I admire your enthusiasm. I myself can find very little to be enthused about.
Did you really mean it? Before, when you said you could love a man slowly in station.
Yes, but I say might, because there's the Grand Duke and the Marquis to think on, you know.
But you said yourself, there's so cool.
given to certain members of my family, commoners, as we like to call them, I might cut off from the following for
I work in a restaurant.
that as a waiter, labor is noble, but personal attendance, knowledge and
No, not a waiter. I'm a cashier in that restaurant.
that that one there, that one. Are you sure?
Why, sure.
But oh,
What? What's wrong? What is it?
I am late for an engagement.
Engagement?
Yes,
Will I see you again?
I don't know. I must go quickly. Now, perhaps you noticed an automobile at an upper corner of the park SUV, one with white body.
And red running gear?
Yes, I always scan that. Clear lights here is the chocolate of the bandage combined. Wherein we must see when our night.
Wait, it's getting dark. There are a lot of questionable character. Can I walk with you to your...
No, I mean no. If you're worried, you will remain in this bench for 10 minutes after I left. I do not mean to question your intentions, but you are probably aware that autos generally bear the monogram of their owner. Again, good night.
Mary Jane Parker, what on earth are you doing out here? Do you know what time it is?
To whom are you speaking, madam?
To I. To you. Who do you think you're, Nini?
Then I am sure I don't know what are you talking about.
Your shift started 15 minutes ago. Mr. Witherspoon's in a rage. This is the third time this month that you've been late. You'd better get yourself over there into uniform before he cut you loose for good.
You must have been confused with someone else.
Confused with? Why, Mary Jane Parker? We've known each other for 3 years. Have you been drinking?
I'm sorry, Mr. Parker. Water?
Park and stalker?
Parker Sucker?
Yes.
As in the Parker Sucker society pages? The society pages.
If only I were so fortunate.
You must excuse me, my chauffeur is waiting.
Chauffeur, what kind of crazy ear are you putting on? You never had a chauffeur in your life. You don't even own an automobile.
So, since when? Oh, get away from me. I don't even know. Bridget Parker!
Wait, you forgot your...
Begging your pardon, sir.
Yes, Henry.
I don't mean to intrude, but your dinner reservation, shall I cancel or...
No, I'm covered.
Very good, sir. The auto is waiting.
Nice weather we're having. Well, are you sure? I don't want to interrupt your meeting.
Really, sir. The lights start.
Well, you insist. You know you got to be stunning girl I ever seen. I had my eye on you since yesterday.
Honey, are you ready to go? Let's...